There we go. So double IGs. They're pretty much the same outfit, except for one has got an ion bomb.
Yeah.
Besides that, they're both the same. We've got IG-88B. Once per round, when you perform an attack that does not hit, you may perform an attack with an equipped secondary weapon. And then IG-88C. After from a boost action, you perform a free evade action. And for those not initiated, they both have IG-2000, meaning they both have that pilot ability, because they share pilot abilities according to IG-2000. They both have push the limit, so they can both perform 2 actions for a stress. Advanced sensors, so they can perform their actions before they move, and potentially perform a green maneuver and then immediately clear the stress. And then 2 control cannons, ion cannon and tractor beam. So a bit of future control and current control. And for a bit of added fun, 2 rigged cargo chutes on board. And for a bit of defensive actions, some auto thrusters.
It's a very strong list.
Round 2.
I have one person who does not want to be in the stream today.
Who's that?
Martin Down.
Martin Down. Martin Down, thank you. I will make a note of that Martin Down's going to be on stream.
That's the only person that's come forward so far.
Who is Jesper? Jesper versus Hedgehog.
Ah!
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Excellent.
Jesper versus Hedgehog.
Excellent.
Right, I'm just going to do a quick toilet break.
Cool.
Oh, this is great because, well, we'll discuss this as part of the commentary. I don't want to
Yes.
get rid of all my good stuff early.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Turner. This is our second judge, Mr. Turner.
Hello. I'm normally around. Let's face it, X-Wing tournaments, I'm normally here.
Yes, normally he's here for X-Wing tournaments, bless him. There we go. Hedge is flying something which, as soon as I saw it, I thought, that is very interesting. We have Duchess with veteran instincts, adaptive ailerons, and lightweight frame. Soontir Fel with push the limit and auto thrusters, and a Star Killer base pilot with electronic baffle and Emperor Palpatine on board. Very interesting combination there. So let's run through it. Duchess, you may have while you have the Adaptive Ailerons upgrade card equipped, you may choose to ignore its card ability. So Adaptive Ailerons says that you must, before you reveal your dial, you must perform a 1 bank, a 1 forward, or a 1 bank in either direction, a maneuver. So it's kind of like a boost before you move. Lightweight frame. While defending, if rolling defense dice, if there are more attack dice than defense dice, roll 1 additional defense dice. You cannot equip this card if your agility is 3, value is 3 or higher. Soontir Fel, push the limit. Auto thrusters, pretty much Soontir Fel in a nutshell. I do 2 actions, I gain a stress, which also gives me an extra focus because of my pilot ability, and auto thrusters for defense. And finally, the Starkiller base pilot. Not a ship you see often. You very rarely see an Upsilon, but we have 2 in today's tournament. One is a Starkiller base pilot, and I believe another one is Kylo Ren, funny enough. Electronic Baffle. When you receive a stress token or an ion token, you may suffer 1 damage to discard that token.
By the sounds of it, I just walked past Hedge's table and...
Did he win or lose?
I didn't get the result, but it was insanely close, according to one of the stormtroopers.
Oh, according to one of the stormtroopers.
Yeah,
so he had the Empire watching over him, did he?
Watching over.
Well, I guess with Palpatine on board, you have to.
Yes.
So there we go.
But this is a great list.
Yes, and I've shown them Jespers, we've shown them Hedge. Let's get them up on stream because unfortunately I've not preloaded these, so I'm going to have to work quickly to get them ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do this live, so people can actually see how we run our overlay.
Yep.
I really should have told them which side I want them on, shouldn't I? I'm going to go and do that now while I also get a drink. In fact, you can start setting up if you want. Andrew, let's put Andrew on the left-hand side and Jesper on the right. So
on the right.
Cloud City is being defended by the IGs.
Yep. Now, I've only done this once, so hopefully I don't ruin all of this. So you can see the big space bat. Getting in place there. So Duchess in the TIE Striker. with Veteran Instincts. Popping them up to Pilot Skill 10, so it's a cracking little list there. You may just have to look at my gormless face while I'm trying to get this sorted. Why can't I do that? Okay, so Duchess, Sintel fell in the... Oh, it's Sintel fell without any extra bits. That's very interesting. So with push the limit and auto thrusters. And then Starkiller Base Pilot with Electronic, Baffle and Palpatine. Okay, and then on the right hand side we're going to have those wonderful robots. Now it's going to be quite interesting because Hedge, I'll wait for Elliot before I go into this, but Hedge does know how to fly these robots. So IG-88B and IG-88C. So just popping the upgrade cards on for the Imperialist. I'd imagine this is absolutely riveting stream stuff for you guys. I do apologise. So Veteran Instincts obviously popping up to Pilot Skill 10. Boom, 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 boom. Adaptive
I have
areas.
tucked.
Excellent. I will let you take over, as you are much quicker than this.
Thank you.
So,
So yes, forgive the silence, people, but we do have a live overlay, which of course you guys can see us filling out right now. It's not an ion cloud, that is a debris token, because 2 of them are being employed by Jesper. So, okay. I haven't seen Robot since stream since World 2015. Well, we try our best to give interesting lists for the first Swiss, because everyone knows what's going to be in the top cut. It's going to be like Lethal Rebel or something like that. You know, it's so we go for unconventional for the Swiss. Okay, so
I'm confused by this as well.
Go on.
3-point bid with 10 being his highest PS skill. I think
I've seen Hedge fly this. He really wants initiative on this. He really does. He was wondering if he should put more on Suntir, but it means he has no bid, and that's the key difference. Okay. I have seen Hedge fly this build quite personally. We actually have redone our boards recently, as you probably have seen outside. And he was helping me do that just the other day on, I think it was last Sunday, he was helping me doing it. And he was testing this list, and he said that he really does need that bid for it to work.
Okay.
So Hedge is a very maneuverable based player. He is not a power gamer. He likes the flying factor.
Yeah.
He dislikes turrets entirely. I've never ever seen him fly a turret. I think I've seen. Actually, no, I lie. I've seen him fly a turret once. That was his first ever game. But he likes the maneuvering aspect of X-Wing.
Yeah, which makes this matchup very interesting. Obviously, Jesper very well known for this list.
Ooh, we're into deployment, and it seems to be.
And they are not hanging around.
They're not hanging around. They're not hanging around. Yeah.
This is not on. They are whacking down those debris tokens. So
it seems
Hedge flies robots.
He does. So he knows the kind of tactics that that Jesper will be employing today.
So it's a nice matchup. So he's going to be aware of the different type of things that these can do. I think it was the Halloween tournament. I flew against Hedge with robots with my Boo Squadron.
Yeah, Boo Squadron.
Yeah, and he's very good. He knows the dials inside out. So this is going to be interesting.
And again, the ship's going down like that.
Yeah.
Right in the corner, there goes the Upsilon or the Starkiller base pilot. Hedge, of course, they're just wondering where he's going to put. And there go the robots in the corner. It's very quick deployment in this.
Yeah.
So we have Electronic Baffle and Emperor Palpatine. Do you want to tell our viewers what Emperor Palpatine does?
So, Palpatine, for anyone who is new to the game and doesn't know, Emperor Palpatine, once per round, before a friendly ship rolls dice, you may name a dice result after rolling. You must change one of your dice results to the named result. The dice result cannot be modified again. Now, it's still a really strong card. Before it was worded slightly differently before, where you could do it at any point.
Yes.
Of the kind of the dice exchange, but now you have to wait until before you roll your dices.
Yeah.
Dices? Dice.
It's already dice is a plural.
It's already a plural.
Even I have problems with words sometimes, and I know that dice is a plural.
But no, they're straight on. The buzzer has gone and the round is away.
And they're off and running.
Yeah.
These are clearly two very skilled competitors who know what they're doing, and they're not playing around. They're playing for keeps.
Obviously, Jesper has done very, very well recently, this kind of regional season and System Open. He's got his invite to the Invitational, going 6-0 at, I'm pretty certain it was Copenhagen, the Copenhagen System Open, and I think he came very close to sort of winning the actual System Open as well, which is how he got his hyperspace qualifier score. But he's also an ex-national champion, I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, I think he won nationals the year before Duncan did.
Who is also here.
Who was also here. Very strong field today.
Yeah, very strong field. I like it when we kind of, because we usually get a lot of regulars.
Yeah.
And it's not, and a few people who do travel, but it's nice to have a lot of pedigree.
Yeah.
Here, and it is a very, very competitive field out there. I don't want to be out there.
No.
I'm safe in here.
Yeah. Okay, so it looks like flanking with Suntir, and there's a lot of room for the space bat to manoeuvre.
I love that, the space bat. I love how people call it the Batmobile as well.
Yeah. But it looks like Jesper's flanking too, so...
I personally prefer, given that I usually carries colour and to call it the Renegade.
Yes.
But that's it. But yeah, interesting kind of manoeuvre, having the two ships kind of split in different directions. We'll see if that pays off, because that's a tactic I've not seen Hedge use. So maybe Hedge is deciding to play against type here.
All the pilot skill levels are the same on the IGs, which I think makes them much more balanced. I think any other kind of higher pilot skills, and they would have been monstrous, because they have 3 red dice, 3 agility, 4 shields, and 4 hulls. It's a very very decent chassis with a good dial as well. Only reds on there are K turns and sloops, and then 1 banks, 1 straights, 2 banks, 2 straights, 3 banks, 3 straights are all green. So it's a
I'm
very nice start.
I'm assigning these numbers. This is just
Yep.
based on my own, what I assume.
Yep.
Of course, they all share the same ability, so until
Yeah.
one is destroyed, it doesn't really matter, although it will change which one has the bomb or
Yeah.
not. So I'm going to see if I can get someone there, let us know which is which. But for now, we'll have to make do. So there's a boost forward. Gets the
evade.
Gets the evade.
There's a lot of really good action efficiency in this list.
Yes. And those IGs are very quickly looking like they're going to pincer
Yeah.
that shuttle.
I think, yeah.
Sunter turning hard in, and Andrew really... Oh, I've got to change the names.
But ion cannons and tractor beams are not Suntir's friend.
Yeah, he's not want to get caught by that tractor beams. He's going to want to arc dodge here.
Yeah.
If he doesn't arc dodge, he's dead. There we go. Nearly all is right with the world. Nearly all is right with the world. Few minor changes here and there, and we are done with the overlay. Ding!
All before any shots were fired.
Yeah, thank goodness. Now it's when you're having to load up like 7 TIE fighters that it starts to get like, okay. I do like the adaptive ailerons, and Duchess is exceptionally nice. She does have a lightweight frame, you're correct. I think we missed that off. Yes, she does need to have a lightweight frame. Ding, ding, ding. So she technically has a +1 there.
Yeah. And she'll get it each turn as well. Because, will she? Yes.
Yeah,
she'll get it each turn as well.
Every turn, because the ion cannons are 3 attack dice, the tractor beams 3 attack dice, the primaries are 3 attack dice, 4 at range 1. So Duchess will always get a +1. So in fact, I might as well actually put the +1 up there.
Yeah.
So let's do that now. It's normally used for stealth devices, but let's pop that up there. There we go. So she has a +1 because of her lightweight frame.
Yeah. Which works well with Palpatine.
It does, because you roll that dice separately.
Yeah.
You roll your defense dice, you then roll the extra lightweight frame.
Yeah.
So you can actually guess immediately before you roll it for Palpatine.
Yeah.
You can only change that dice, I believe.
But it gives you a bit more kind of control on when you're going to use Palpatine.
There's a focus there for the Upsilon class shuttle. It's a surprisingly manoeuvrable shuttle, this one. You don't think the electron baffle will do too much, and then you see how quickly that thing can move and turn around.
And 4 red dice as well. So 1 good shot, and that's half points on a...
Yeah, it's 97 for Imperials and 100 for Scum. So, and Hedge chose to take the initiative because, of course, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He has got ships that really do benefit from having initiative now. Not that it really matters, because the IG's are pilot skill 6, but you never know.
But you never know. There could be blinded pilot crits.
Yes. Ooh, Sinter doing a nice barrel there to avoid the arc of IG-88C. At least I assume it's C. He probably wants to avoid Sinter being anywhere near the one with the ion bomb on board.
Yeah. And he doesn't want to be
He focuses.
tractor beamed there either.
He gains another focus because he performs push the limit. So yeah, that's Sinter's ability. He can form 2 actions with push the limit, and because he receives a stress token from doing that, he gains a stress token as per his pilot ability.
Yeah. A focus.
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Yes, a
yeah.
focus. Yes. Okay.
And it's also worth noting it's every time he receives a stress token as well.
Yeah. So if he was to go over debris, he'd gain it then as well. Okay. There is Duchess not using the adaptive ailerons, I think, or is she? No, she's not. She's trying to keep range.
Yeah.
Range 2. I believe he's still in range for the secondary weapons.
Yep,
Yes,
they
range
are.
1 to 3.
Yep, they are just
First
normal.
attack. Only 1 hit. Defense dice roll.
yeah.
Auto thrusters.
And you will see Jasper's fancy array of dice that he has from his tournaments.
Yes. Yes, I've got to set myself now that I'm doing this. But yes. Okay, we have a range 1 shot from Suntir through to IG-88B. C. Roll, hit, hit, hit,
there.
and I believe that's a crit. Not even need the tokens.
Ooh, no auto thrusters there. Yeah, so he's used the tokens just to take the one. That's
just
probably
take the one
because he's not shooting at Suntier. He's not shooting at Duchess. He's probably going to have a range 3, some sort of cannon shot at.
Next shot from Jesper. Hit, focus, and blank. Full house, almost. That's an evade. Oh no, it's a focus. So he's got to spend the token if he wants to.
Now he has to think: is it an ion or was it the tractor beam? Because he will get to fire the second one if he takes the damage.
He really doesn't want to be an ion.
Yeah.
That being said, he can baffle the ion.
He can
if he wants to.
Okay, so that hits. That is ion.
That's an ion. So he's now ioned.
So that's a shield and 1 ion token.
Now, has he remembered that he can baffle that ion token? Because everyone
is it instant, the baffling?
When you receive a stress token or ion token, you may suffer 1 damage to remove it.
Maybe he waits until
2 crits and another ion token.
Okay,
now he's going to baffle that.
He's baffled it this time.
He's baffling to avoid the second ion.
Yeah.
Very nice. Jesper checking there, but it is true. You can do that.
So he takes the damage.
But of course the attack still hits, so he also takes some of the damage from that. So there we go. Focus, focus, blank, blank. Ooh.
That's fine. Lots of pain. Lots of ways to avoid from a range 3 shot.
Yes. This is turning into a bit of a troublesome match for Hedge. He's a bit behind in terms of damage output here. Only 1 shield off an IG-88 is not great, especially since...
With all those tokens and auto thrusters, you don't want to be shooting them at range 3 because 4 green dice, auto thrusters, a focus and an evade.
Do you think he might try and use Duchess as a blocker for number 1 while attacking 2?
I don't know.
Where does 2 go? Because you've got to think the IGs move first. Yeah. Actually, no, you can't block with Duchess because the IGs move first.
Yeah.
So the IG actually might try and block Duchess.
I don't think we're not going to keep track of score, are we?
No, we're just going with interesting lists.
Yeah.
It'll be basically we'll be giving the actual results in the Swiss, and then we'll have the top cut, and the top cut will be streamed.
Yeah.
And we'll probably go for top table for top cut.
Yeah.
And you will and for that it's all competitive all the way.
Yeah.
We'll have the stats then. Because we are very removed from the action, aren't we? We are 2 rooms over. They are being paired as per normal regulations. So I believe it's winners play winners and losers play losers. That's all based upon your current score. So assuming... But I imagine knowing these 2, they probably will wins. So I can't guarantee that. And I might be able to confirm
we'll get
results.
We'll get glimpses of how things are going when we get people in here after their games.
Yes. All right then. So with an ion, Hedge really doesn't want to get a second one because he can't keep baffling them. That's just going to take the damage instead.
Yeah.
Sure, it prevents the control, but when you're exchanging control for damage, it's a bit of a non-victory. But it does mess with Jesper's plan.
Yeah.
You've got to wonder if that's going to actually alter Jesper's target of choice. I don't think so. I think the best target is actually...
now he's going to be much closer. Now he's hoping for a bump here, I think, which he probably will get.
Yeah, that's true. So IJ8 C is most likely going to bump. IJ8 C B, sorry, probably is going to be all right. And in fact, might block Duchess in the end, unless Duchess is going to do a boost and a sloop. But then that'd be risky, I would have thought. We'll see. Okay. It's now the IG's turn to move. Which one is he going to move first? Not that I think it would matter. We could see Sunta getting blocked, although I think Hedge is too smart for that, personally.
That wouldn't be the end of the world for him, though.
No.
Because...
he's taking a target lock
advanced sensors. Push the limit focus. Green maneuver.
Green maneuver to clear. Very smart move. If Duchess were to do a 1 bank to the left, then sloop behind, should catch it squarely, I think. Because I think you can bump with an ailerons reveal.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's very close. Hedge checking the arc line there. That is extraordinarily close.
I think that's in.
It's close no matter what it is. He's trying for a boost.
No, that's a bump.
That is a bump, yeah. Sunta really... Yeah, I think you're right. If Sunta bumped here, it's not really the end of the world.
He's not getting shot at.
Yeah.
Clears his stress.
It does mean, however, that Hedge is then not putting shots on him, because don't forget, the Starkiller base now also doesn't have a target.
Yeah. Is that a 4?
It's a 4. He's jumping... He's leapfrogging.
And I think a boost round... No, it's too far around to get a shot. But he's not getting shot at, so he might as well boost round, put himself in a better position for the next turn.
Yeah, there he goes. Boost forward. Yeah, oh, a boost bank. Yeah, makes sense. You then do a 2 hard next round and catch IG-88 B, providing that it's not moved too far. Ooh, adaptive.
Doing his adaptive. Again, getting out of arc.
Is it going to be a 1 hard then a barrel roll to catch arc? I think it could be a 1 hard. Yes, it is a 1 hard. No, he won't, and that's the thing I did point out. But
I don't think a barrel.
No, a barrel will not fit that, unfortunately. Shame, but it does mean that unless
there might not be any shooting.
There might not be any shooting. If B has not got arc on the Starkiller base pilot, there will be no shots this round. Nah, that's not going to fit, Hedge. But I know there's being optimistic, but that's a bit too optimistic. That's
I think that
very close.
Nope, out. It's out.
All right, that's
now the shuttle is in a world of trouble here because those IGs are slooping. If advanced sensors, if he advanced sensors, we know a sloop's coming.
Yeah.
Sounds like Kylo's outside.
Mr. Wren.
Yeah.
Yes, causing some obstruction.
And he's going to have to put the foot down or he's going to bump.
Yeah, Joey's right. Once behind the shuttle, it's stuck and it can't turn. Now, the shuttle can. Don't believe me. It can do a 1 hard. It can electron baffle that stress and then do it again. And Hedge has shown me, personally, he is not afraid to do that baffle and get that extra turning ability. Okay, can't turn around fast, but it's still an extra round that it can get. It's still faster than a lambda.
Yes.
Or it could just stop if it wanted to. But I think stopping now would be a bad move. Because of the sloops are definitely coming from the IGs. We've got a sloop right to the right from IG-88C, I imagine.
And I think he may just do a hard turn.
I think B will just do a hard turn. It's going to be a tough game for Hedge, but because Jasper is in the lead. Yes, as per all logic of X-Wing, a ship can never escape its own firing arc.
Yeah.
So, there we go. Unless it boosts or barrel rolls. Alright. We've also got to be concerned about that ion that he has.
Yeah.
Ooh!
He's hoping to block the sloop.
I don't think it's going to block the sloop. But you never know.
The sloop on one of those is a 3, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. It is a 3. So
he might have blocked it if he's going right.
I don't think he would have blocked it. I think that would clear no matter what. I might be wrong, but yeah. Still, interesting move.
Yeah.
Did not expect that. And of course it's white, so he doesn't take a stress token for it. No baffle. However, he has given a very tempting... of course, the advanced sensor boost.
And now you're going to get a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the sloop. Smart move by Jasper.
Gets his evade. So that's not pushing the limit.
And he's dropping an ion bomb. And of course there's a nice asteroid right there.
Very well played.
Very well played. And we now know that that is C.
Sloop.
We now know that that is indeed C. So I was actually correct. Wow. Small miracles. Very smart move there. Hedge tried to catch him off guard, but Jasper had a trick of his own up his sleeve. And of course, with okay, I don't think he'd even bother shooting the tractor beam, the ion cannon at the Star Killer Base Pilot. That Star Killer Base Pilot is still going to
hard 2 or a bank round, and he gets to shoot him with his primary, which is going to be
a rigged cargo shoot right in front of Duchess. Wow.
And Suntir.
And Suntir. So Suntir, I think, could get through it with a hard 2, but oh wow.
Is that a K? Yeah.
That is a K. I did not expect that maneuver.
Looking at it, it's very clever. He knows where that Upsilon is.
And
Get a go. The Upsilon's going to land on that rock.
Oh, a 3 hard by Suntir.
So Suntir gets his focus.
Small miracles.
Is he in there?
He's on, yeah.
He gets his focus.
And he's probably going to go over next round as well.
It just stays there, doesn't it?
Yes.
Cargo shoot, yeah. But Duchess, I can't see Duchess not going over that.
I think Hedge has met his match.
Yeah.
Hedge is usually is a very skilled player. I think he's finally met his match. Oh! Choosing not to engage the adaptive ailerons, probably a smart move there. 1 hard, and he's fine.
In a lot of trouble.
In a lot of trouble. Because there's still a lovely...
Yeah.
Actually, tractor beam would be fine, because he can't tractor him onto the debris, because Suntir's in the way.
Yeah.
Small miracles. This has been a very interesting game so far.
So Iron Bomb does no damage. It's just 2 tokens. So there's 3 tokens on him now, but they all disappear next turn. So Duchess in arc for a shot.
Yeah, we've got 2 focus results and a hit. Does he want to spend the focus? Oh,
he's got Palpatine, so he can't. Oh, okay, wise. It's range 3. So,
auto thrusters, yeah. Suntir, long range 3, I believe. You might as well make the roll for it. You never know.
Lots of paint for everyone.
Lots of paint for everyone. It's not looking good for Hedge. Now the shuttle's going to take an earful.
So this will just be a primary shot, I would have thought.
Yes, I would have thought so too. Don't
like
forget,
if it misses, he can then...
he can shoot again.
He can shoot an ion cannon.
With a cannon, yeah. Because that'll at least do at least 1 damage. Hit. Evade. He can shoot again.
So ion cannon.
Double hit. And so that's 1 damage to the Upsilon.
Yeah.
And the shield removed. He's running out of shields to... Oh, he's going to baffle that one.
I don't really see...
I don't see the point of that either. You still got... Maybe he... Oh, did he baffle the others then that he received? He might have done that.
We'll find out next.
We'll find out. 1 hit from the IG-88B. 1 evade. Cannon shot coming in.
There's only 1 token down there.
I saw it. I did see the evade, but it was there.
So he must have baffled. So we'll see next time. We'll see what happens next time.
Another one. Ding dong. 2 evade.
Doesn't need to roll the last one.
Might as well.
So there may be a shieldless Upsilon.
I've noticed the Hedge is very quick with picking the dice up.
Yeah.
You know, I can get like that as well. I'll be like, yeah, it's an evade. I know it's an evade. Yeah. Or blanks. Usually I pick up the blanks fairly quickly. Ooh.
Again, lots of pain. Auto thrusters save the day again.
Yeah, I think that's only 1 damage again on IG-88. Say, so only just 1 shield. I think he baffled all the other instances of the
we have a quick peek.
Let's have a look.
Oh, Hedge, move your head.
One way. That's one moment you don't want to have. It's going there. Right.
Let's go back.
Go back. Oh, it's just, it's up there. I can't see. I can't see it. That's why we need a runner. Okay, so take my gloves off. So, well, Hedge now knows that IG-88C still has his rigged cargo chute.
Yeah.
So he now might be a bit wise to Jesper's little trick.
They are both stressed though, so advanced sensors.
It's not going to help.
It's not going to help. So they.
But they have a clear spread of all 3 straights and banks to clear that stress.
It's a great dial.
Yeah, I thought, hang on, that's a really good dial. Okay, the turns aren't green, but when you've got a good amount of maneuvers like that green, that's still a very good dial. Okay. Stuck on the base pilot, that he's probably turning in. 1 hard.
Yeah, I think that's what he should be doing as well, because he's going to get a shot at one of them.
Don't forget, they will move.
Yeah.
So they'll probably move very quickly.
3 forwards, maybe.
Yeah. We know that the Starkiller base pilot is going to get another round in, though, because he will turn this round, and then he'll turn to face them next round.
Yeah.
And they'll probably joust with him. Probably not a good idea, but right now they also got to worry about Suntir and Duchess down there, who are probably the more dangerous targets.
Yeah. And they're not going to have auto thrusters this next turn.
No. Because then they're going to be well within range.
Yeah.
That's the thing with the boost. Jesper can decide the range to engagement, and maybe even trick one of them into evading one arc but going into the other. Duchess does have her ailerons, providing she's not blocked from... Well, it doesn't matter if she's blocked. Suntir, he has to do a 2-bank here, I'd assume. Unless a 2... Actually, I think he might be fine coming off it. So a 2-bank would be fine. Yep, they're 1 hard. It's red on that dial.
Baffle the stress away.
He's being very, very coy with that baffle. He might just do that. Yep, he's doing it.
So that's looks like shieldless, and then he's focused up as well.
Half points on the shuttle. Patrick called it. He said, one hard, baffle off the stress. Yeah. Okay, now what are the IGs doing?
What order does he want to move them in?
He might be smart here. Bump IGC into IGB and leave it to kind of pinch the shuttle the next round. Nope, he is indeed moving them. Yeah, it does have 1 ion token, but not all of them, which is what we thought he'd have because of the ion bomb. Okay, so there's a focus result. That's gonna block Suntir, and that'll be Suntir dead. Because look at that, it will block Suntir. 2 will fire. It will move tractor beam. If he doesn't hit, he'll tractor beam fell off the bump, and then have IG-88 B fire him.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's going for that.
He's going for the boost, trying to cut off options for all of Hedge's ships. Oh, that's very close. Very close to the asteroid. That's an evade result, because of course he did a boost action.
So I imagine this is a 2 to clear that. Oh, we tried to go straight. They're both very committed to their moves, aren't they? They're...
Ooh.
So he's cleared the stress, but he's going over that again by the looks of it.
That's what they're arguing, isn't it? Oh my god, has Fell cleared? If he's not bumped, he's in trouble. He kind of wanted to bump, really. We do this for the whole event somewhere, guys. I will see what I can do about making the list public, but I don't want to exactly give lists for non-stream games unless I have to, because some people may not want them public. Some people can be funny about that at times.
Yeah.
So
That's what list jugglers for.
Yep. But we can give you a rundown of some archetypes, but not name who they belong to, at least. If you have any questions about the list kind of composition we have, let us know.
Did he stress then? Did he go over the...
I think they're having a discussion here. It looks like we've moved along. I think he might have gone over. He gets his actions. Boost. Don't boost, you fool.
I think he's hoping boosts next.
Yeah, but he's going to be off.
Oh, Hedge, you've just killed him.
You just killed him. If you boosted before, you would have been fine. You got a little bit too thinking I can maybe get a shot and get out of arc, and that's gonna cost Hedge dearly. Ooh, because
he's only getting shot out once though.
Yeah, but there's also an ion cannon on that thing. And he's now at an angle. That's a huge mistake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, he got greedy. Okay, I assume this is an ailerons one forward.
Which he can't do, so he's going to try and do a 2, so he bumps. Interesting.
Some dodgy manoeuvring there. I think it was dodgy. Dodgy in what way? Dodgy in what way? I think is the way I'll ask. I think an ion off the board for Suntir would be an absolute nightmare.
Yeah.
I think everyone's always wanted to see that, but...
Airlon.
Ooh. Oh, he forced the bump to get a range 1 shot on a B.
So he's taking a shield?
Yeah, he's taking a shield. It's the death by 1,000 cuts, but it's not going to be enough to take down these bots.
Suntir is in a world of trouble.
I think that's a given.
Yeah.
Range 1.
I'm assuming this is
Yeah, it's an ion because it's 3 dice. Crit. He's debating. Does he spend the focus? He can't. Oh no, he's not.
Token.
He gets
So
an
this
attack.
should be tractor.
Oh yeah.
So he spends the focus. He should be all right, shouldn't he?
He's
not going to blank out here. Paint. He's fine.
He's fine.
Suntir does not go off the board next turn. Because I guess a tractor beam, he could have barrel rolled him left and backwards.
And put him right up against the edge. Yeah. I think he would have been just about fine, but that was a very bad situation for Hedge. And Hedge got off lightly with that one.
And now the shot into the back from
Ooh.
Upsilon. Wow. And he spent the
the
focus.
Spent the focus. Is this the error which could cost
2
Jesper?
shields, 2 crits.
Oh, 2 crits. On to 1. That's a big swing. Blinded pilot. That's a big swing.
So that's 2 crits on to that one. Wow.
That has significantly changed the landscape because that IG could die to any of the ties or even the Upsilon. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away.
that turn just could have gone the complete opposite way.
Yeah.
Suntir could have been off the board.
Yeah. But now the IG is hurting. That's a swing if ever there was one. It's still not conclusive.
But now, where does
IG2 has got to do
go?
It's got to do a 2 bank to the right, and might even hit its own debris. Go
over the
B has got to worry about its own debris as well. He's flying into his own debris. Now, I do predict that dear old IG-88C is going to say, I'm going to advance sensors and drop my rigged cargo chute here.
Yeah.
It will mess with the shuttle, it will mess with Duchess, and it will give Suntir some pause for thought.
But I don't think Hedge will care.
No.
I think Hedge is turning round because he's going to want to get a shot.
I think if
IG1, I don't think IG1 can go anywhere.
Really?
That doesn't land on that rigged cargo chute. 3 is the fastest he can go. He could do a K turn, but he'll double stress himself.
Can't boost to enhance his manoeuvre.
No.
Because he's got a ship in the way in both instances.
Yeah. 2 ships and a debris field. IG-88C has that rock in front of him. And the debris field. I think he's probably going to K-turn.
Jesper
with
might have
C.
Jesper might have literally backed himself into a corner with this one. Oh, it's a
it's
two.
a two?
He's risking this. He doesn't want to spend any more on the baffle. Oh my goodness. That is... Hedge is like, is it in? Oh my goodness. Well, Jesper says it's good.
Yeah.
As a focus. Jeez. I think I can just see a slight blink of paint and taking off the IG there. And Jesper knows if he gets caught, that's it.
So
Oh, dice roll come up.
he's doing it. Advanced sensors.
Advanced sensors to get rid of the crit. He rolls a crit,
Gets rid of it.
gets rid of it.
I guess that now means he can plan his move. Turn a bit
He might
better.
intentionally bump against... Oh.
I think that's what he's...
Oh. It's a
K-turn.
K.
Double
Double stressed. That's a risky play, if ever there was one. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but...
Well, if he thinks that it's going to die, guarantee a shot.
That's... Well, if something other than the Starkiller base pilot gets arc on it, it's probably dead. I doubt it, because Sunte, I don't think he can get enough vector around to fire on it, unless he were to do... Ooh, I don't even know if with shenanigans... Ooh, sloop?
Sloop. Again, getting a shot on.
Yeah, sloop.
I think his main aim here is kill the Upsilon before the Upsilon shoots
Yeah.
at IG.
He gets damage for that, though. The cost of that is a damage, and that is something he cannot afford this late in the game. It's starting to get very close.
Yeah. The next exchange is a very big one. I'd personally leave Suntir as bait.
I think as bait is the best idea. Put it in front of the
Barrel
shuttle.
roll in. Come closer.
Yeah. Maybe even put it in front of the Upsilon and use it to block the Upsilon next time. So it kind of stays where it is without having to give up, get a stress token.
So he's done all the tokens.
All the tokens. Yes, leaving it as bait. Duchess, adaptive ailerons. Oh, could she do a 2 hard here or something and catch number 2? If she does... Yeah.
Well done, Ed.
Well done. A range 1 to the side of 2 will definitely strip some shields and possibly even some hull with a lucky shot. Yeah, Duchess right into the side of IG-88C.
Oh, which is blinded pilots on IG.
IGB, yes.
I think.
A full spread of 3 hits and a crit. 1, no
2.
boost. 2. That is a shield. The shields are down on the IGs. And it's very quickly looking like Jesper might be in trouble. He does have half points on the shuttle, I'll point out.
And Hedge now has half points on both.
That is true. So Hedge is going to get some points regardless. Okay, we're going to get...
This does mean Hedge is winning at the minute.
For now.
For now.
For now.
If
2 hits onto the
survives.
Upsilon. Upsilon gets 1 dice roll.
Gets 2 because of debris.
Debris, yes. 1 evade. Did he
I don't think he
Palpatine?
Palpatined.
No. Ioned. Is he going to baffle? It'll be risky.
I wouldn't. Going 1 forward isn't the end of the world next turn for him.
I completely agree. He's taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we've got a range 3 shot. I'd imagine this would just be primary.
Spend the target lock.
So this is primary 3.
Yeah.
Palpatine and evade in there.
Yes. Palpatine and
Yeah.
evade.
So he's only taking 2.
It's not enough, but Palpatine's 1. He got 2.
He spent the focus. I would have kept that for this next shot coming in.
No, because it means that there's no extra shot coming in because he didn't. He avoided. I think that was from number 2.
Yeah.
So that means that because it hit 1, the second attack won't come in from it, and I think 1's already
Oh
fired.
no, sorry. I would have kept the focus for this, but he doesn't.
Oh,
need
okay. He doesn't need it. Yeah.
He doesn't need it. Wow. 3.
Wow, 3.
Look at
All the
this.
dice in the world.
Aura thrusters. Is he dead?
I think he's all right. I think I saw enough paint there for him to survive. I believe they're picking up dials. Yeah.
So there's 2 on that one. Yeah. So we've got. I think IG88C has a full hull. Now, the space bat is just going 1 forward.
That might be problem. That may be a problem for Cynthia, though.
Yeah, I think run away with Cynthia. Just get out of dodge. But this double stressed.
Yeah.
IG.
It's
gonna stay double stressed because it's got to go through that debris field again.
Yeah, this is the key moment where you can take down IG88B.
Yeah.
And the fastest it can do is a 3 forward. It can't boost before. It can't boost after.
I think he'll go for the bump because he doesn't want to get shot at.
Precisely.
And he'll try and block Duchess.
Yeah, I agree. A Thorn of 7. Sunta needs to bug out of there. It all depends on the bump, Belando. Yeah. That's what it does.
Jesper knows exactly where he's going, so I think that will be a 3 forward. We'll bump a 1 forward.
Yes, yeah. I'm pretty sure that'll be safe. It'll clear a stress as well. He really needs to get Duchess to shoot at IG88B with a focus.
And that is a very good point. It has just been the shuttle taking on the 2.
That's true.
Gun things, yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about escorting me, boys. I've got this.
Look at the size of me. But he's going to be in a tricky position. I think Jesper's looking at that, and
the question
where does
Patrick has got a good point. Where does C go?
Yeah.
C can't boost. He can't do any shenanigans. He could boost right, but he's going right into a debris field.
Yeah. He'd either go through the debris field or go over the rock again.
Yep.
And if he goes over the rock, he's
blocked. Yeah. Oh God. There's no good options here for Jesper. It's all bad. Can he block with B? But what? Yeah. I don't know. It's all awkward.
That 3? If he does a 3 straight, does he just fly past the shuttle?
No, I think he's going.
Or is it just clips?
I think you're right, because it's not dead parallel, is it? He might. That's a good question.
Okay, so he's moving this one first. He's going to land on the rock. Hope for the bump on Duchess, so that Duchess just doesn't get a shot on. But he could end up with a crit here.
That's a crit. Oh no!
It's unlucky.
Major hull breach.
Wow.
All crits are now dealt face up. That is the card that he did not want to see as his first hull damage.
No. He's getting shot at.
Ooh. This is that's a risky play.
I'm very surprised.
He's hoping to kill the shuttle with that one before he gets to shoot.
Yeah.
That is a bold move. Focus, no damage.
But he doesn't have anything to.
It's all because Mars. It still matters about getting sucked out into space. Pressure is a thing in starships. And then again, actually, I don't think they would be pressurized because they don't need atmosphere. Yeah. Mechanics balances. Fluff. I could go on my lecture about how mechanics should always take precedence and preference over fluff, but yeah.
If Hedge has just done a 1 bank.
Well, with Duchess.
Yeah. Does he have a shot?
I think he might just flip the corner. The question is, does he predict that? Because I think he would know that his options are limited, and 2 is in a great position where he can just wail upon it. He doesn't need to worry about it firing back because it's on an asteroid. Only pressurizes the prisoner cells. Yeah, because it's kind of awkward if you kind of bring. But they're dead. Was it for dead or alive?
Yeah. And yes, Major Hull is from next round.
Yes.
So it doesn't work like Blinded Pilot.
He's doing a 1 forward with his ailerons and then doing the 1 turn and probably then trying to barrel roll, which is not going to fit. He might not need to. Ooh. He's got a shot on B at the very least. And that's the key one, because that he could kill B before it even
Yeah.
attacks. That's
Focus.
that's the target.
That's the target, yeah.
Go for a range 1 into B and hope it dies. That's a good point. The RJ-8 units may not care about vacuum, but the various bits of engineering in the ship.
Palpatine.
He's want to make sure he gets a hit on this one.
Yeah. And I'd imagine it's a crit.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
Good thing he did.
Crit.
Crit.
2 hits and a crit.
Jesper needs to get at least 2 of A to survive this. Focus.
Dead.
Blank. Yeah, dead. Direct hit. That's B removed from
Wow.
play.
This could be game over.
This is swung dramatically.
This could be game over. He's got a shot. So that's range 1. That's 5 dice with a focus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
So that's 4.
Oh.
3.
That's it.
I think 1. Crit.
Direct hit. Oh. Boom.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm very
That happened.
surprised. Yeah.
Suddenly, it was all looking bad for the Empire, and suddenly, boom.
Yeah.
You know.
That is.
That was impressive. That was really impressive.
That was just a very brutal turn. I think
This far gets my vote.
Yeah.
Well,
For me, the turning point in that game was the Suntir engagement down in the corner there. I need to stop pointing at the screen because people can't see me do that.
just a sort of like lower left
yeah,
quadrant.
when he could have ironed him off the board. Wow.
Did not see that coming at all. Not
I
lie.
don't think anyone. I don't think anyone did. I think it just swung very quickly after that moment, and Jesper got stuck in that corner.
Yeah,
There wasn't
flying towards his own debris. I think is what caused the issue for him. If
but
he
it
had,
was already very crowded there.
Yeah.
With Duchess and Suntir.
if he had not been suckered into flying into that corner, I think things might have been a bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sintu was meaningless pretty much.
Yeah. True. But I think if he'd ironed Suntir off the board,
He might not be as aggressive.
He might not have done his move to end up on the debris.
I still can't believe how quickly that switched. Literally 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So how long it took, and the robots just went down.
Yeah.
And
But five dice against anything.
plus also,
Yeah.
the one that did the damage was the shuttle.
Yeah.
The thing which people say, that thing can't turn around.
Yeah.
You know, that thing can't, so going to be useless.
And
Very
I
well
think
played.
Hedge might have done most of the damage to himself
Yeah.
with the electronic baffle.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yes. Baron? What Baron?
Yes.
I'm going to go and see if I can get them back here for an interview.
How long's left?
I'm going to go find that
Yeah.
out as well.
So that was a brutal couple of rounds. The Upsilon shuttle definitely the MVP of that. Palpatine on board, keeping things alive, adding crits, but yes, 3 Upsilon listing in. Excellent. I'm very surprised that went that way. There was a lot on Jesper's ships that Suntir and Duchess would be scared of, but just the sheer power of the Upsilon, Hedge being able to get rid of those ion turrets as well, the ion damage, as well, was very key for that. But we can't not expect to see Jesper make the cut. He is very good with that list, so don't be surprised if he racks up a few wins this afternoon, and we might see him again later on. I don't know how they got on for their first games, but I think Hedge won, so
They're on their way.
they're on their way in. So we'll be able to find out. But
Still reeling from that one.
but
Whiplash.
yeah, just I
3
think
Upsilon list incoming.
Yeah, I think everyone that was watching this was very surprised
Yeah.
that it swung like that.
That being said, I think it was... I'm not going to say it was luck. I think it was a combination of skill, but with luck. Because it did come down to the dice rolls in the end. Donut buttons are clearly the key.
It's Hedge's weapon.
It's his superpower. It's his superpower.
He'll kill you with kindness before the game as well. He'll offer you up buttons and you...
I'll try to bribe you with buttons.
Yeah.
I know he's tried to do that with me many times. I'm more of a Maltesers man myself, but that's just me. But no, that was incredible.
Yeah.
That was such a... And I'm so glad we got that match on stream.
Yeah.
No, it definitely gets my vote so far.
You
might see an amazing match later, but that was incredible. And, I'm definitely going to make sure this gets put up and people should watch this because that's how you fly a shuttle. And it was a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
And that's what we try and do for the first Swiss. Fun games.
Yeah.
And so far we've been one all.
Yeah. And Baffle was the game changer.
Yeah.
If he hadn't have baffled, he would have ended up on a rock. The shuttle, I think that we'll be able to chat to Jesper in a bit, but I think the plan was just to let the shuttle drift off.
Yes.
And come back to it. But
the fact that he couldn't control the shuttle was a major downside. And that's what gave Hedge the edge, is that he was like, no, you're not controlling me. I still have control now. And I'll only take that ion when I want to take that ion. Thank you.
And he's got the shields in the hull just to be able to brush that off.
Jesper didn't have a chance though because I was pulling for him. Sorry, Jesper.
So you're the lucky token.
Still, I have to admit, when I went up against it, I saw Jesper pulling all these really surprising moves at the start.
Yeah.
I thought, Hedge has met his match. It's over. He's found his better.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah, I think the Suntir engagement and then him having to come into that corner.
Yeah.
I think was the turning point.
That's probably my match of the year. I would have thought that's been a very good match, and also it showcases 3 ships you really don't see a lot in the meta. We'll find out if Hedge won his first match, and see if he's 2-all right now at this point. But yeah, impressive nonetheless. So who are we going to look at for maybe getting the next game? They are going to come through for an interview. They'll be here in a few minutes' time. I'm also going to quickly go and find out how much time we've got left on the round.
I think it was...
It'll be fair, it'll come through, but
I think we could get... Was it Mark's list, wasn't it? The one with AP?
AP5?
Yeah.
Yes, I really like the idea of having that. So let me mark off...
I think we've already...
Hedge.
Oh, yeah.
Hedge. So Hedge, he was round 2. Cool. That's good because we wanted to show that, but it was not one of those lists that was like, well, maybe if we see it, we'll see it. But yeah, all right. So the next round, we could get Puttock on the table.
Oh yes, because he didn't want to go on. But
first round.
We get Chris on. He was the store champ for Athena store championships.
Yep, the Athena store champion
with a Sarge Cath.
Yes.
And I don't think he's flown that list since.
Yeah.
But he also won a store championship up north somewhere while he was working away. So he did. He did win.
Oh no! Our Kylo and Suntir surprise list has said no. Unfortunately,
that's a shame.
So we can't showcase his list because he's requested not to be on stream, probably for good reason.
It's a bonkers.
It's
list.
a bonkers list.
Let's see what the
chat think about this. Martin Down is flying Kylo Ren and Suntir Fel,
and that's it.
Kylo Ren has first on Vanguard, push the limit, advanced sensors, advanced optics, and auto thrusters. Suntir Fel with Royal Guard, push the limit, auto thrusters, and hull upgrade. 82 points, an 18-point initiative bid.
Yeah,
that's a bonkers list to bring to our regionals. Absolute crazy.
Bold list.
Probably the reason he's only on stream because he knows it's probably not going to do well. But who knows? He might see him in the finals.
He might be a great dogfighter. But it's particularly in this kind of day and age where Ordnance is such a big thing.
Yes.
You could, like, there isn't loads of Ordnance lists here today, but you could end up playing 4 Ordnance lists, and Suntir isn't going to last long against 4
No, I think
Ordnance lists.
I'm just going to show people this, just so they know we're not pulling their leg on this one. Now, there it is. That is the list he submitted to me, right there. Yeah. We do have someone bringing in Canny Punk just to fill in points.
Yeah.
I can't remember who that was. I think it was Kane Atkins, who's coming to his first ever, I think, big event.
Yeah.
So, you know, fresh meat for the Sharks. Yeah, 18 points seems a teeny bit too aggressive there. But if he wants to play, he wants to play it. I actually did email, because it was his colleague who was coming down, he ordered the ticket for him.
Yeah.
And he sent me the lists. And I had to email him back saying, can I just check? That is 82 points, correct? There's he's not missed anything. So, yep, he's doing it. He's playing a bonkers list. There we go. Yeah, I'll go for a shield upgrade and go for 17. Much better. Yeah. That bid makes one of them a points fortress if one dies. Yeah.
It does, yeah, I guess. Yeah, the maths in it is... Because if you go, I've killed half your list, and you're like, well, you've only killed 35 points.
35 points. That's a good point, actually. So does he just... Because Suntir is so Kylo is so maneuverable, he could just run for it.
It's the dancing one as well, with advanced sensors and advanced optics, not fire control system.
Well, if he's in the final, we'll definitely see
him. It's an interesting point. You have to kill both to win.
He's not on stream, Joey. He requested very kindly if he wouldn't be on stream. And he's the only person to do that today, which is very good. It means we've got a very open field. But we like to honour our requests to not be on stream. Naturally, there are some instances where we can't honour that request, such as if you're in the final. You know, that's a bit... Or if you're in the top cut and no one else wants to go on stream, it's like, well, one table has to go on stream. You know, it's... No, I don't like... while there is the temptation...
Yeah, you've got to have a phone in. Get on screen. It's... I guess it's an interesting tactic. It's a tactic people use in escalation.
That's a good point. Yeah.
They, particularly kind of round 3, round 4, they might have quite a big bid because, well, they want to fit something monstrous in on the last round, but then... If you've got a strong list at 120...
Thornth reckons 7, yeah. The list is built to score 50th points in trade for one ship, then outrun the clock. Do you think that if that becomes like a tactic, I doubt it's going to be a viable tactic, but if that were to become a tactic, FFG might address that? Like, say, you cannot have less than 90 points on a list or something. Crazy.
Possibly, but I don't think...
I don't think it's going to come to that.
It's not going to come to that.
No.
Because if everyone starts doing it...
Then everyone's... Yeah.
I think everyone then...
Self-balances, and someone then brings a full list and then just wrecks house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of counters for that. I mean, tactician Wookiees will eat that list.
Eat for breakfast, yes.
So I think there's not enough out there to stop it.
It's too fringe to be worth addressing. Yeah, it's just a case of, you know, me thinking like, well, what if?
Yeah.
Because it is always worth discussing these things. Speaking of chat, since there's a lot of you in there, while we wait for our guests, because I assume they're going to still come, they've changed their minds, or it's very close to the end, let's do a shout-out.
There's a lot of people there.
A lot of people. I'm pretty sure I can get to the list. It's going to test my my enunciation.
Yeah.
But let's see if I can do it.
Make my notes.
So, we have Attila 30, Dastari, Deck 104, Electrical Skateboard, Hawk's Head, JRV 1981, Joey Abs 78, Kasfanatu, Kilikan, Combat 601, Lager 50, hello Mick, Lithi 2017, Mars Mike Beard, MC1 Ambi, Moofle, Naked Wookie, Nighthawk 10, Non-Roncon, Patrick, R4G Field. Hello? No time? Okay, fair enough. No sign of him?
No, can't see his...
Why don't you come in? Why don't you come in then? Yes.
Broken him, Hedge.
Random Rick.
Where do you want me?
Just take a seat back there. I'll just do a shout out and we'll get to you. Satdan 666, Sharpedo 11, Smart Drive, Streakazoid, TG Loki, the Juice 84, the Mullet 86, Foloth 7, and www Zogzog. Zog.
Yeah.
Hello, Hedge.
Hello.
So-
I apologise in advance for horrible coughing that may.
Oh yeah, he's one of the
Lurgy.
Yes. My body's a temple to Nurgle.
So yes.
Okay.
High production value.
Oh my god, that shuttle.
Yeah. What a game.
Yeah.
Suntir worked well for you then in that game, did he?
Oh no, Sinter didn't do a thing.
I've realised that.
That shuttle though.
Yes.
Dear God, the amount of damage that punched out. Every single time, I think it got maximum damage,
Yeah.
including crits, and I always got exactly the right number of crits to punch through the shields and then
Yeah.
do the crits I rolled.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, utterly crazy. So
By the way, did Jesper just leave the table? Or anything?
he just left. Yeah,
That's
so
fine, that's fine.
he's obviously
He's-
gone to the shop or something.
He might have gone to get some of the wheel or something.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah. Woo, wow.
So, kind of going into that, when you saw that you'd drawn Jesper, what did you think? Did you think it was a good matchup?
I thought I was in serious trouble, but I'm going to be honest here. The dice played a massive part in what happened there. No question
By the way,
whatsoever.
the chat asked you, what were you noting down?
I'm just noting down what happened.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, the amount of damage my shuttle was doing was ridiculous. The amount of damage that Jesper's ion cannons and tractor... Basically, he fired an ion cannon every single time. The amount of damage his ion cannons weren't doing was also ridiculous. I think every single time he rolled, he got one hit. And occasionally a focus and a blank. But he almost never did anything with those things. The only thing... So... Suntir, I think, was undamaged. Duchess, maybe no. I think Suntir took 1 damage. Duchess was undamaged. The shuttle was close to dead, 2 points away from dead.
Yeah. Most of that was from yourself, wasn't it?
Yes, electronic baffling, and that paid off.
Yeah.
Yes.
That seriously paid
When
off.
you took the ion bomb, did you baffle both of those?
Yes, I did.
Ah.
Because I wanted
didn't
to
wanna
do a
go,
red
yeah.
hard turn next turn. Yeah, and that's why I built this list. The aces in this list are not as good as classic Palp aces. Suntir doesn't have a stealth device. Duchess is nice, she's light, but she doesn't put the massive damage out that other aces can do, like quick draw or something like that. What this list does do, it compensates for that by having a much better shuttle. The shuttle is tougher for Palpatine.
Yeah.
The shuttle is more mobile because it has those white turns, and it can baffle the stress when it takes it. It can do 1 hard turn. You saw 1 or 2 of those there, and just. And it's got that 4 attack dice. So what it does, how often have you ever seen a Palp shuttle have a second pass?
Never.
That one, there were 2 passes there.
Yeah.
The first one did a little bit of damage. The second one, that shuttle did more damage than the rest of my list combined.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it must have done at least 10 damage over the entire course of the game. Which there's only what 16 damage in total there.
Yeah.
Suntir I don't think did anything, and Duchess got the rest.
Well, as Thorn says, give that Starkiller base pilot a promotion, a raise, and a vacation on their own private island straight away.
Absolutely, yeah.
Which, of course, Mars might be a response. Not a lot of beachside property left for Starkiller base these days.
He gets a medal, I think. So, and that last turn, I was a little bit worried because he could have taken out my shuttle. One was on the asteroid, and that was a really bad position. He had nowhere to go there. I think he'd actually been better off hitting me rather than going on the asteroid because he knew where I was going to be. It would have been the same either way, but he couldn't shoot on the asteroid
We
himself.
thought he'd try and bump you.
Yeah, I was really surprised by the 1 forward there.
I thought a 3 forward.
Yeah,
So
to guarantee
big
that bump.
stretch.
Yeah. And that would at least guarantee them another turn, and the shuttle then would not have got another shot.
No.
Okay, Duchess probably would have taken it, but it would have been harder, and you'd had a chance to do stuff. But yeah, otherwise, every single time the shuttle shot, it was just bam, blow through the shields, massive numbers of crits, and oh dear, it was crazy.
I think everyone's suffering from whiplash from how quick that turned around because everyone's reaction was the exact same. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah.
No, it suddenly swung entirely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So the push the limit aggressors with advanced sensors, I can see the point. You get double actions and you still end up unstressed, or you sloop and you get an action. The problem is it does tie you into those green manoeuvres. And what that meant was that he did basically one or two sets of sloops, but the shuttle was able to keep up.
Yeah.
To be fair, the greens are not bad on there. Only one.
Oh god, yeah.
forwards and
But they
backs.
don't have hard green turns.
That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so you're basically tied into greening and slooping, and that actually makes you quite predictable in how you move. So yeah, I do have to apologise to Jesper. There was an issue where we were moving soon to fell, and there was we'd snookered Duchess. There was a debris field. It was going to bump or maybe not bump the thing, and as a result, we kind of the whole template shifted, and we it didn't make a difference in the end. But soon to fell, we weren't sure whether he bumped the aggressor or not. As it was, we sort of the way I moved it, he didn't. But then he did a barrel roll.
Yeah.
He, Jesper shot, but he missed anyway, and Susie never did any damage in the rest of the game. So I don't think it made a difference in the end, but I've got to apologise because I should have been more accurate with that. So Jesper, if you're watching this in replay, I'm very sorry about that. That's
Did
not
you
deliberate.
guys call a judge on that one? Or?
Yeah, but by the time we'd moved it, because the template had shifted, the judge couldn't have made...
Because it was balancing on the debris.
And Duchess's sort of marker. So, and I mean, I offered to roll a dice or something like that, or just have him, but he said it was all right by that point. So really good sport. So yeah, really good opponent. And I said I really feel sorry for him because the dice were so horrible to him and so nice to me.
Yeah.
And
Thornton brings it up. The dice were great in your favour for a fair bit. Sure, but don't sell yourself short. You made a lot of decisions that allowed you to capitalise on those moves.
Yeah.
Duchess and the Shuttle were both nearly always in the right place at the right time, which is frankly what X-Wing should be about.
yeah, thank you, absolutely, yeah. But at the same time, if Duchess or Sunte had been ioned at one point, that would have been a massive difference to what was actually going to happen. So
Yeah, I think the two biggest turning points were after the iron bomb when you baffled everything away.
Yep, 2 damage. That was painful,
Yeah,
but
so I think he was probably expecting.
yes,
the
but it's
shuttle
still
just
extra
to
damage.
drift away,
Yeah,
and then he'd concentrate on the aces,
Yeah.
and then he missed the iron shot against Sunte because Sunte would have gone off the board next turn.
absolutely, yeah.
So it's that then meant he had to go into that corner
Yeah,
next turn.
absolutely, and that's what I mean about his dice being terrible. Really, three dice shots every single time.
Yeah.
Never got more than 1 damage on any point at any point in time,
Yes.
except when against the shuttle when it didn't count.
Yeah.
Yes, Silver. This was indeed the second game, and what a second game it was.
Yeah.
How did you win your first game?
No, I didn't. It was really
Oh.
close against Chris Neal flying Poe Ray.
Ah,
I managed to take down Ray. I didn't get Poe because it's an R2D2 Poe, whereas he killed the Starkiller base pilot and he killed Duchess.
That's surprising.
Mostly with out of arc shots at Duchess, because I said Duchess can't token stack, which is why she's not that popular as an ace these days.
That must
I think.
mean that Jesper also lost his first round. That's
I think
surprising because
so.
we assumed by your skill and his skill that you probably both won the first round.
I'm massively out of practice. I haven't played a competitive game of X-Wing in 3 months before today. I've just been so busy with other stuff in and out, sort of work and life
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
And skiing.
And I've been skiing. I've got lost my old job, got a new job. We've had Christmas. I've been playing lots of Armada as well.
Yes.
So I'm massively out of practice. And I was saying my goal for today is to win 2 games.
Well, you got one.
Assuming I actually managed to get through it. I said I've got a horrible
You're still
cough
feeling
and
a
still
bit
not feeling great, so I may have to drop if it keeps on going like this. So but yeah, I was impressed by that, and so I think it's a little bit of a different list. It's still Power Pacers, but it sort of does slightly different things.
Yeah.
You've always been one to kind of buck the trend.
Oh god, yeah. If something's popular, I'm not flying it. Is a good way to think about things. So Sunte Fell used to be the be-all and end-all, the ultimate ace to beat in X-Wing, and I never flew him when he was. Now he's not, and now people think Sunte isn't that good because you've got pilots who've got 10s and 11s around and all sorts of extra bombs and stuff like that can hurt him. Oh yeah, I'll happily fly Sunte. That's thinking. I'd rather do something different, have fun, enjoy it, than I would play just another meta list and boring.
That's fair. I mean, everyone has their own. I'm the kind of.
Oh yeah, and I don't begrudge the more competitive people who want to do something like that. But it's not for me. I mean, I know I'm not going to win as much, but as long as I have fun, that's the key thing. And that list is quite good fun. It's sort of you're really having to think about what you're doing with Duchess and what you're doing with Sunte Fell.
Fair warning, you might have started a trend.
Really?
You might have started a trend.
Yeah, but
there's probably a lot of Power Faces people that have been watching this and gone,
Yeah.
Stick them in this.
So but yeah,
Until the Reaper comes out.
you can do other things. So that suit is still quite pricey. You could do a quick draw or backdraft in there instead.
Omega Leader. And
Omega
something.
Leader, yeah. Inquisitor, I know you don't get to see much of these days, but he does have auto thrusters, which really helps in today's turret sort of meta, whatever. So yeah, but the shuttle. I said you pay more for it. It's 30 points compared to 21 for the Lambda, but those 9 points you get stuff for your money. You get 4 attack dice. You get much better dial, and you get an extra 2 hit points, so your Palpatine survives longer. And I mean, you saw usually a Palp shuttle, does one pass and it runs away like mad. And this one, I had no hesitation about bringing it straight back into the fight, and it was that second pass that did it.
Yeah, yes, it won you the game.
That's just massive amounts of damage, just blew straight through all the shields and everything.
Good call on the last roll to guarantee you get that crit from Duchess.
Yes, yeah, I think so. So again, sorry, I don't think I showed you as much as I should have done on the thing.
That's fine. We kind of managed to
reconstruct.
But also that being said, just not just harp on about what you did. Jesper pulled a few things out of the hat as well.
Oh yeah, I'm really impressed by
the
this.
boost and then manoeuvring to catch you by surprise and avoid the bump. The ion bomb, the debris.
The debris got Cynthia very nicely. Yeah.
There's so much in that list to mess up your plans.
Oh god, yes. But once he got into the sort of the K turning fight,
yes,
that and the shuttle just blam. That was the key part. I think. So,
but if you're watching, Jesper, very good, well played.
Yeah.
Game.
Oh yeah. Seriously,
very well played.
It was as much as anything the dice.
Yes.
I can't emphasise that enough. And he flew really well. I think.
Oh, he flew phenomenal. He did back himself into that corner. I think
that last turn where he did the 2K turns, double stressed going over the debris field, went and then went over the asteroid, and he was really unlucky there as well. He got a crit, which didn't help. But the problem was he then ioned the shuttle. The problem was that was the perfect move for the shuttle to do, because it was then blocking everywhere he could go after that. Just massively in the way. And that's always the problem with the IGs.
Expect because you were
baffling
very
away.
with
exactly. But I was looking.
You just assumed that you'd do it again.
Yeah, I was just looking and thinking, you know what? Actually, that's the move I want to do next turn anyway, because it's just massively getting in the way, blocking, and just it took away any chance he had of good placement for those ships. So
Combat 6 asked a question, which is, do people still play X-Wing Epic? As I recently got my hands on a brand new Imperial Raider.
I love the Raider. It's a beautiful, gorgeous ship of gorgeousness.
Yes.
We do sometimes. You can't turn up to a pickup game. You've really got to. But we've had an epic tournament before.
And we are going to do another one. I believe we're aiming for May. Bank holiday Monday, so we can run from noon to 9.
Excellent.
And that's the plan.
Rules have changed as well.
Yes.
They've actually got proper epic rules. Because we had some
yes.
issues with that one. Because basically, having a buy in a round was actually better than winning in most cases, because you rarely have time to properly finish an epic game and get the same points level. Had great fun last time with that, and Max and I actually won that one with a quad bomber missile delivery Gazanti, which was quite good fun. So yeah, absolutely.
Yes, it is, as Patrick mentions, it is better to organise epic games, because people don't just keep their epic ships on hand.
Yes.
Because it's a lot. Like, even for me, who carries like a big Battlefield 720 case, that is a significant portion of my case just for one epic ship.
Oh goodness, yes, yeah.
So yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, so we did the Gazanti. The one thing I think was slightly disappointing is that all of the epic ships there. So the last epic tournament was you must have an epic ship in your list somewhere, doubles. So 200 and 200, but one of the two lists has to have an epic ship. But it was only Rebel Transports and Gazantis. And I can see the point, because I don't think the gunships, the Corvette and the the Corvette and the Raider are as effective for their points, but they're just so much fun seeing them on the table.
Oh yes.
So next time I want to put the Raider on the table. I've said it. I really want to put the Raider
I want to put the Corvette on the table.
Yeah, absolutely. So
well done, Hedge, for
thank you very much
for your win. big congratulations for Jesper for putting up an amazing fight.
Yeah,
and
and
playing very well.
Again, those dice were just amazing on my side and massively not on his side. It's just ridiculous to a ridiculous extent. It's just terrible.
We're going to let you go so you can
no worries.
prepare for your next match.
Cool.
And we're going to have a look and see what we can prepare for our next match and maybe have a quick break.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you very much. And maybe you'll get voted for the best game of the day.
I don't know. I think the close games where you're never quite sure who's going to do it right until the very end are much better than the wipeouts.
Oh, yes. Indeed.
Enjoy.
Thank you, Hedge.
Cool.
Ooh,
Oh, no.
I think it was one of the bobbleheads. But no, that was Hedge, who is a regular, and in fact, he has commentated in a few of our tournaments before. In fact, he was in with me for the last Tour Championship, I believe.
Yeah, and I think he did regionals last time as well, didn't he?
I think he did for a time. No, it was
he-
me and David who did regionals, I think,
Yeah.
and somewhere else. I can't remember who it was, but I don't know. I can't remember. You have to look back for our very big catalogue on our YouTube channel. But yes, that was a very nice match to see. Who are we going to look at getting out next?
So I think